Okay. Today we're going to be going over how to polish up and clean your jewelry that's become tarnished and discolored. We're going to go over the recommendations of the instructions on this card that I provide to every individual with the purchase of a jewelry item. The first one we're going to go over is okay, we're going to try some vinegar. You don't need much vinegar. We're just going to try a little bit here. You want to get a clean, dry cloth. Now we're going to try this one first. This one is silver. I just want to rub gently. The acid in the vinegar is taken off all the crud, as you can see. You see the shiny side and then the dull side. So straight up vinegar is working very well, as you can see. And we're just gonna wipe that off. There's still a little pitting going on in there. And then you are going to want to wash these off with some gentle soap and water. Dawn dish soap works very well. Okay. The next one we're going to try is lemon juice and baking soda. And I forgot to get a spoon. Let me go grab that. And it says to make a paste with this. So it's about a tablespoon of baking soda. And let's just shake this up. And we just leave that there. Well, I think it's more of a liquid than it is a paste. So let's get some more baking soda in there. Oh, there we go. It almost resembles of a cornstarch mixture. Okay, I believe that'll work. I'm going to use another corner that's clean, that hasn't been touched with anything. Let's do the back side of this one. This one is very tarnished. So just dip that in there, and we're just going to go ahead and spread this on a thin coat. We'll let that sit on there for a few minutes, and then we'll start rubbing on it. Well, let's you can see it's starting to come off. Now this is years of tarnish on this pendant, on this heart. So it might take a little extra elbow grease to get this all off. But you can see it is working. Okay. And just like all the other pieces, when you're done cleaning this, you just want to wash it with mild soap and water and then rinse, and then you want to dry them off very well with a dry cloth. A dry, soft cloth. Okay. So that was the lemon juice and the pure baking soda. And we've done the vinegar. Now we're going to try some ketchup. I'm going to use this the same amulet, but I'm going to use the reverse side. A little drop will do ya. Okay. Yeah, these two really aren't that tarnished. So, let's try the copper bracelet first. You want to get ketchup on your clean rag or towelette. Then you just want to rub this on to polish it up and clean it. And the ketchup is supposed to bring out the copper tones in your item. It's supposed to help shine it up, spruce it up. Okay. I really can't see too much of a difference, but let's go ahead and put this in some water and some mild soap. Okay, it's got a little bit of shine back to it. Okay, and there you go. You got a little bit of shine back to it. Have our Flitz polish for all metals. Okay, let me just get these condiments out of the way. There are other products that are available that you can use to polish all of your jewelry. This one I found is pretty inexpensive, and it can be used with just a dry cloth, or if you have a Dremel, you can use a Dremel, and that'll work very well too. But not everybody has power tools. But something that's this tarnished, you're probably going to want to coat and let it sit there for a little while. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it directly on there. And just let it get into all of those little areas. And let it do its magic. Let it work. Let the polishing compound do its job. And why not? We'll work on all these pieces to get them all back up to nice clear shine. So how's everybody's day doing? It's a beautiful day out today. It's very shiny. It's a little windy, but that's okay. We had my Gracie out earlier. Gracie is my beautiful companion. She's a purebred Akita. And she helps keep me sane and grounded and surrounds me with love. Now, what you can do with your copper pieces, if you don't want them to keep tarnishing, what you can do is, after you clean it and get it back to the shine where you want it. You're going to want to rinse it off with soapy water to get all of the polishing residue off. Dry it really good. And then you want to wipe it down with rubbing alcohol. This is 91%, but you could use 70% or whatever rubbing alcohol you have, just to get all of your fingerprints and oils from your skin off of the item. And then you can get a clear coat. I use Rust-Oleum Universal Clear Durable Top Coat. And I use the high gloss because I like shiny stuff. And you can hit this with, I'd say, anywhere from 2 to 3 coats, and that way it'll last a little bit longer. And you want to let it dry a little bit in between your coats. And this works for wood, metal, plastic, masonry. And it's got the UV protection. And I love this new nozzle on it. It allows you to spray at any angle. But there are other products that you can use to coat your jewelry. There's something, a jeweler's wax. But that you have to, keep reapplying every so often, just like you will with this Rust-Oleum clear coat, but you won't need to cover it that often. So we're going to put that on the side. And let's go back to this amulet here. Okay. So it comes off a lot easier once you let it sit on there for a few minutes. And I'm scratching up my nail, and some of the harder stuff's coming off that way. Okay, let's get some on the front. Sounds like my Gracie's awake and getting excited. Well, let's go ahead and do this piece too. Then we have what, baby? What? What do you need? What, you need to go outside again? Is that what you're telling Mommy? You need to go outside again. You have to wait a little bit, baby. Okay. And here's the first one. Nice and polished up. Put the cap on so you don't want it to dry out.